So,
Oh shit! Straight from. OBS.
so they fucking. So yeah, put that face up. So that's how his fucking face looks. The CGI'd fucking. There's worse pictures you can find. Oh yeah, see, look at all that shit.
Okay, that does not. It looks like some
Botox
fucked up
shit.
copy of him.
Yeah. So they.
That guy's way too handsome.
So now Joss Whedon comes in, right, to finish the fucking movie.
No, dude, go zoom out, and then go up a little bit.
Dude, that top left, right there,
Up.
right there.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the same one. That's fucking ugly, dude.
So bad. So they bring in Joss Whedon, right, to finish the fucking movie.
Yeah.
And he butchers it. Absolutely fucking butchers it. And what pisses me off about this is so that was supposed to be the Superman opposite Michael Keaton back in the 90s.
That's fucking.
Yeah. But Warner Brothers used Zack Snyder's daughter's suicide to get him out of the movie because they didn't like his vision, right? So, which is fucking horrible, right? That's just ugly, right? That's like human ugliness. That's what that shit is.
That is, dude. That's like.
It's fucked. So they fucking do that, and then the movie comes out and people fucking hate it. And immediately afterwards, like the day after, I remember when it started. Like it was literally the Saturday the movie opened. Like not everyone had even seen it yet, right? But the fucking nerds who saw it like Thursday night, Friday night, right, myself included. Like it's fucked up because like I remember watching the movie with all my friends. I apologize to them every time this comes up for going to that movie with me. I apologize because of how bad it was. And I remember looking at my buddy and going, a lot was missing, like story wise, right? Have you seen Batman vs Superman?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. So like, do you remember like all the desert scenes with Batman, like the part where he like all the where he's carrying like an assault rifle, he's in a trench coat. Remember?
I do not.
Okay, it's cool. So there's a lot of shit that was teased in that movie. That's not like there was no nightmare, but that's what that's called, right? There's no nightmare scenes. There's no dark side. There's barely a Justice League. Like and then the tone was completely different. So it's like there's so much missing. How was this a Zack Snyder movie, right? Like where the fuck, what happened, right?
I don't know.
So like it's like the day after, 2 days after, this movement called Release the Snyder Cut happens, right? And it's like a bunch of people on the internet clamoring about how there's a different version of the movie, right? There's a different version that we haven't seen and that needs to be released. And this carries on for like 3 years of people just tweeting about it, hashtagging it, and just like, dude, people bought out fucking billboards on Times Square. They flew planes with banners over Comic-Con. They bought fucking bus stop ads, whole bunch of shit, right?
Fuck.
Yeah, people went fucking nuts. And there's the banner over Comic-Con, yeah.
That's like hilarious.
So, but what was cool is because of what happened with Zack Snyder's daughter, a bunch of money was raised for suicide prevention, right? So that was like
good.
That was like the side caveat to this movement. It was like even if we don't get the movie, I think they raised like over $1 million for suicide prevention.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, so super sweet.
Power to the people.
Yeah, so finally the pandemic kicks off and they're like, fuck, we need a movie, and they end up doing they release the Snyder Cut. And what really sucks too about Ben Affleck, so that headline, right? Ben Affleck details awful experience making Justice League. So the dude had just gotten out of rehab, right? Maybe like a year prior to Justice League filming. Filming the reshoots for Justice League with Joss Whedon was so bad, he started drinking again, and he had to go back to rehab. Like that's how bad this shit was.
The movie or
the filming, yeah, that too.
That he wanted to drink again.
Yeah, dude, just the filming of it
ruined
was
his
bad.
life.
So yeah, anyway, so I'm super fucking passionate about this shit. Like I said, like when they get this shit so right, and then like you have dickheads like Walter Hamada who try to pull all this shit away, and then there's this whole thing about how there were leaked audio or leaked transcripts of high-end meetings with Joss Whedon, Walter Hamada, Jeff Johns, who's another fall from grace. A really good comic book writer that went into the movie sector and started fucking everything up, like really bad. But there was a meeting with the three of them. Oh, and Tony Emmerich too, who's another like executive. And so they were talking about the format of the movie and the characters, and they cut out like all the backstory of Cyborg in that movie, in the Snyder cut, was completely gutted from Justice League.
Damn.
Right? All that was gone. There was no backstory. And so the reason for it, the quote from either Walter Hamada or Tony Emmerich, one of them, maybe it was Joss Whedon, I don't know. One of them said, "We need to cut out all of this because we don't want an angry black man at the center of our movie." Which is fucked. Which is fucked, right? And especially when you watch the movie, and in like he's one of the highlights of the movie, A, but B, his whole arc is finding a family, after he's been turned to nothing. He's literally a cyborg. He has no human parts left, and finding a family and being, finding a place in the world, and him not being an angry person, not being angry at the world, and finding a place in it, finding value in it. And so to hear a fucking quote like, "We don't want an angry black man at the center of our movie," I mean, come the fuck on.
Who said that?
Either Joss Whedon or you look up. I don't even know what the fuck you would look up. Just Walter Hamada.
Is a dick.
Yeah, Walter Hamada. We don't want an angry black man. Something like that. It's super fucked. And then what was even cooler about the movie coming out was Snyder was able to. Oh, sorry. So Ray Fisher, the actor. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So he started this whole campaign online where he was documenting, because he's suing Warner Brothers for what they did to him. So he's documenting fucking everything that happened to him with Warner Media, and he's following it online, or documenting online pretty well.
Crazy, you barely hear about it too.
Yeah, it's bullshit. But then when they were putting the movie together, Snyder was able to get Ben Affleck to come back as Batman, Jared Leto to be the Joker, Joe Manganiello to be Deathstroke. Like that ending scene of the Nightmare when Superman pops down and they're all like in the desert, like the post-credit scene. Not post-credits, but like at the very tail end of the movie, that 4-minute snippet. Oh, there's a timer. When that was all filmed during the pandemic. Like they literally started filming that in Zack Snyder's driveway. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so they started filming that in Zack Snyder's driveway because Snyder was like, "Hey, I want to film."
Bada bong, bing bong, found it.
Yep, there we go. Justice League's Ray Fisher claims execs didn't want an angry black man in film. How fucked up is that?